Hi everyone, good evening. Hope all of you are doing well today. It's the 7th of April and it's 9:53 p.m. in India. The book that I've chosen to read today is very special. It is called Coronavirus, a book for children, written by Elizabeth Jenner, Kate Wilson, and Nia Roberts. It has been illustrated by Axel Scheffler. You might know him as he has also illustrated the very famous book, The Gruffalo. So, why is this book special? Because it was just published yesterday in response to the pandemic that is currently affecting the entire world almost. It has been published by Nosycrow and has been gone through by the consultant, Professor Graham Medley, who is a professor of infectious disease modeling from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Well, it's important to know this because then you know that the information presented in this book is true and valid, as it has been looked through by an expert. One more interesting thing to notice, it's uh, been made to meet the needs of children and their families. No one involved in this was paid anything for their work. So, the people have come together and done this for free for the benefit of children. Let's begin. There's a new word you might have heard. You might hear people talking about it, or you might hear it on the news. This word is the reason you're not going to school. It is the reason you can't go outside very often or visit your friends. It might be the reason why the grown up or grown ups who look after you are at home. The word is coronavirus. But what, what is it and why is everybody talking about it? Let's see. What is the coronavirus? The coronavirus is a kind of virus. But what's a virus? Viruses are tiny germs that are so small that you can't see them. They are so light that they can float through the air in tiny drops of water and they can sit on your skin without you feeling them. If some of these germs get inside you, they can use your body to make more germs, and that can make you ill. Do I have germs on me now? Yes, but hardly any of them are dangerous. There are lots of different sorts of coronaviruses, and some of them infect people. If you have been infected with one of these coronaviruses, all you probably had was a snotty nose or a cough. Hatch! Bless you. Could be a coronavirus. But when this completely new coronavirus germ gets inside a human body, it causes an illness called COVID 19. When people talk about catching the coronavirus, they are talking about this illness. Hmm. So let's think. What do you think? Does everybody who has a cold have this coronavirus? Yeah, they probably do. But are all of them having the disease COVID 19? What do you think? How do you catch the coronavirus? Because this virus is new, scientists don't know everything about it yet. But they think there are two main ways that people can catch it. Coronavirus germs live in people's throats and mouths. When someone who has the coronavirus coughs or sneezes or breathes out, the germs come out of their mouth in tiny drops of water. Though you can't see the germs, you can sometimes see these tiny drops. In cold weather, they make a cloud of steam. It's so cold today. Yes, I can see your breath. So, if someone else accidentally breathes in the air with the coronavirus germs in it, they would probably get the illness. It's easy to get the coronavirus germs from inside your body on your hands when you touch your nose or your mouth. I wonder if there are germs on this door handle. If the person with the coronavirus germs on their hands uses a door, the invisible germs can live on the handle for hours. When someone else opens the door, they get the germs on their hands too. And if they touch their nose or mouth, the germs can get into their body. No! So, you can also catch the coronavirus by touching things that someone with the virus has already touched. So, what does this mean for us? Think about it. How can we stop people who are healthy from not touching things that are touched by people having the coronavirus? What's your idea for it? What can we do? What happens if you catch the coronavirus? Some people, particularly most children, hardly feel ill at all when they get the coronavirus. But I feel fine, Mom. But they still have coronavirus germs in their body that they could give to someone else by mistake. When they get the coronavirus, lots of people get coughs and a high temperature. Some people also have a headache or aches all over their body. Oh, I feel so awful. People are usually ill for a few days, but bodies are amazing things. When a new germ, like the coronavirus, gets into someone's body, their body knows that the germ shouldn't be there and starts killing it. The body has an amazing weapon against viruses called antibodies. Tiny cells in your blood make antibodies to fight each different virus invader. The antibodies catch the viruses. Then the blood cells swallow them up and destroy them. And then the person gets better. I'm better now! Hooray for antibodies! Each of us has more than 10 billion different kinds of antibody inside us. That means there are more different antibodies inside you right now than there are people in the world. Wow. So, who do you think are the heroes in our bodies? Do you think they deserve a round of applause? Let's clap for them. So, why are people worried about catching the coronavirus? Nearly everyone has a body that is healthy enough to fight the coronavirus. But there are some people who find it harder because their bodies aren't as strong. They might be people who are more than 70 years old or already have other illnesses like cancer that might make their bodies weaker. I need to be extra careful. I me. They need more help to fight the coronavirus. This means they have to go to the hospital and they might need to use a special machine called a ventilator to help them breathe. We'll get you to the hospital in no time. However, sometimes this might not be enough to help them get better. And if that happens, then sadly they might die. That's why These people really need to stay at home, away from anywhere they might catch the coronavirus. I'll dance in my living room instead. They won't be able to have visitors. That might mean you won't be able to go and visit some of your family for a while to keep them safe. Hi, Granny! How are you today? Does this mean that you, as a healthy person, can go and meet? If only old people are more can get this more easily, then why can't kids like you all go out? Has there been a reason that has been provided already in the book before this? Think about it. So, what conclusion did you make? Is it safe for other people to go out? Is there a cure for the coronavirus? Most people get better from the coronavirus by themselves. But doctors and scientists want to help everyone do that quickly and safely. Doctors don't have a cure for the coronavirus yet because it's a new illness. Some medicines that doctors already know about might help, so they are trying them out on people who are ill. But even if they don't work, scientists are also working on making completely new medicines for the coronavirus that no one has ever had before. I hope this new medicine works. Another thing that scientists are working on is a vaccine. A vaccine is a special medicine that is usually injected into your body while you're healthy. Inside the medicine are weak or dead virus germs. The antibodies in your blood can practice killing these germs so that if you catch that virus, they can start fighting the live virus germs faster. All done! You probably already had some vaccines when you were a baby. So that means you won't get some illnesses. I was vaccinated when I was little and now I can't get measles. It takes many months to make a new medicine. Before you can give it to lots of people, you have to make sure that it's safe for everyone. So you have to try it out carefully on a few people at a time. Then, when you know it works and is safe, you have to make enough for everyone who needs it. So, is it the doctor's fault or the scientist's fault that we don't have a medicine for the coronavirus yet? Why do you think it is taking time to make the new medicine? Why are some places we normally go to closed? Although lots of people will get better from the coronavirus, it's really important that people who might become very ill don't catch it. This means we need to make sure that as few people as possible get the virus so that we don't pass it on to anyone who might get very ill. And if lots of people get ill and have to go to the hospital at the same time, then hospitals will get too busy to look after people properly. It's so easy to get the coronavirus that we need to be very careful that we do not get too near people who don't live with us. Schools closed! Hooray! Schools closed! Boo! And that's why all the places where lots of people are together, like schools and libraries, are closed at the moment. The government of this country has said that people can only go outside their homes if they really have to. I'm working with nurses to help people who are ill. What is this person called? I'm working so that you can still buy food. What is this person called? I'm working to deliver the things families need. What is this person called? I'm working with doctors to help people who are ill. What is this person called? Some people, like doctors or nurses or people who work in food shops or people who deliver things to our homes, have to go out of their homes to go to work. Most people can also go out of their home if they need to buy food or to exercise, but they must be very careful not to go near anybody else. If you or anyone in your family feels ill and thinks they might have the coronavirus, you can't come out of your home at all for 2 weeks. We all have to stay at home to protect the people who will find it hard to fight the coronavirus. So, I know some of you are upset that school's closed or you don't get to go to the park. How do you feel about it right now? Do you think it is fair that we have to be in this state for a while? Are you still not convinced? Think about why and maybe reread this page. What's it like to be at home all the time? Sometimes being at home with the people you live with can be great fun. You can do things together you wouldn't normally do when you are at school or when the grown ups are at work. But I feel bored sometimes. Sometimes I miss my friends. Sometimes I feel angry. Sometimes I feel sad. These are all normal things to feel. And everyone who lives with you probably feels the same way sometimes, even if they try not to show it. Bird, bird, bird. But what if I feel worried too? The grown up or grown ups who look after you might also feel worried. Sometimes they might feel worried about work. Sometimes it might be hard to buy the things that you all need, and that might worry them too. If you are worried, talk about your worries to a grown up who looks after you. If you are still going to school, maybe you could talk to a teacher. Or maybe you could talk to a teacher or someone else in your family on the phone or using a computer or tablet. So, kids, what are you thinking? Is it wrong to share your feelings with your teachers or parents? Do you think you should not be sharing them or you should be sharing them? What can I do to help? You are already helping a lot by staying at home. But you can also help by taking extra care to make sure you don't catch or pass on the coronavirus to anybody else. Did you know that viruses are killed by soap? So, if you wash your hands really carefully and for long enough, you won't have any coronavirus germs on your hand. You can sing a song while you wash your hands to make sure you're washing them long enough. Long enough to sing happy birthday twice. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. And one more time. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me. If you have to wipe or blow your nose, use a tissue and put it in the bin straight away. Remember to wash your hands too because the coronavirus lives in your snot and it can get onto your hands from the tissue. But germs can come in and out of my nose and mouth too, which is why it is important to use a tissue. If you have to cough or sneeze, do it into the inside corner of your elbow and not onto your hand. Then You can't give the coronavirus to other people that way. If everyone does these things, it'll make a big difference. What else can I do? Another important thing you can do is to be kind to the people you live with. Things will be different and perhaps difficult for all of you. If you live with brothers and sisters, you might sometimes find them annoying. But try not to fight with them. Your turn. If you live with grown ups, maybe you can help them by doing what you have been asked to do or by giving them a big hug. Mom has asked us to put our toys away. Okay, I'll sort the books. If you're not at school, do your schoolwork. It'll help to keep your mind busy so you won't be bored. And then, when you go back to school, you would have learned a lot. If you don't have a screen of your own, talk about how you can share screen time fairly with everyone who needs it. Remember, grown-ups who live with you might have to do work as well. Shh! Barney, stop barking! If they do, you can help them by not disturbing them when they are trying to work. Then they will be more likely to have time to do fun things with you. Maybe you could make a list of things that you would like to do with them. Whoa, that's a good idea. How many of these things do you agree with? Do you want to pick up a pen and paper really quick and draw or write the things that you have decided to follow at your home? How are you going to make your life easy for everybody around you? Think about it and draw. All right. What's going to happen next? This is a strange time for everybody, and it's happening all over the world. But if we are all careful and we all stay at home, we are doing what we can to stop the coronavirus spreading. And that gives the scientists and doctors time to work out how to cure the illness and maybe stop people getting it all together by using medicines and vaccines. One day, quite soon, although nobody knows exactly when, you will be able to visit people you love who don't live with you, play with your friends, go to school again, and do lots of other things that you enjoy but that you can't do now. One day, this strange time will be over. Yay! Now we can play together. We did it together. Thank you for listening, everybody. I hope you had fun listening to this book. I hope you got some ideas on how to spend your time, what is happening around the world, what you're feeling, and what you can do about it. And I would like to let you all go with this picture. What does this picture make you think? How does it make you feel? What do you think you need to do to make the world a better place right now? Thank you for listening, kiddos. Bye bye. Until next time.